Well, I suppose we can do the final mission now. Patient Zero. I suppose this is the big boss. Well, not big boss as in Snake, but yeah. Perhaps the Cold Master.
Good work in Colorado, 47. I hope you've managed to get some sleep on your trans-Pacific flight.
I'm fine.
As always. Well, as you've guessed, you're en route to Japan. We've intercepted a memo indicating that local authorities have detained a man suspected of carrying an infectious disease and shipped him off to a medical facility further north.
Another cult operative.
That has been confirmed, yes. But even better. We believe this man is the one responsible for the development of the virus itself. His last known whereabouts match the final set of coordinates set by Nabazov's Dead Man's trigger. It appears he was headed for Sydney, Australia, but his arrest put a stop to that.
That was fortunate.
Luck has little to do with it. Passengers noticed him performing some sort of religious ritual in the airport lounge and got nervous. Police detained him for further questioning when he started showing signs of illness. Standard protocols kicked in, and he's now en route to Hokkaido. The mission briefing will be available for review in a few moments. You have two targets. First, Owen Cage, the rogue viral researcher responsible for the weaponization of the Nabazov virus. Cage was moved to the Hokkaido Gamma facility by Japanese authorities. All evidence indicates that he infected himself, intending to become Patient Zero. He is currently being kept alive in isolation by your second target, Klaus Liebleed. An Ether Corporation scientist, Dr. Liebleed is trying to extract as much information about the virus as possible before Owen Cage dies. We cannot allow Ether to succeed in reverse engineering the virus and profiting from it. Your task is simple, 47. Contain the virus by eliminating Cage and Liebleed. Whatever happens, the Nabazov virus must be destroyed. We must contain it here, no matter the cost. I'll leave you to prepare.
I don't quite understand why he would poison himself, but yeah, crazy cold people. But let's stop these ether guys, because they seem to be heavily intent on making super biological weapons, and biological weapons, as we know, can be far more dangerous than actual nuclear weapons. First, I want to actually check, where do I infiltrate? Helipad. Alright. Oh, whoops. Oh, so I can't pick an outfit for this one. How sad. Oh, well, anyway, what else could be useful? Let's use the disposal scrambler for this. This is the keycard I very much needed during my missions on the campaign, with all those keycards. What else could I need? In the garage, we'll be able to find... What could be useful for this mission? Well, I guess we could do with this telephone. You never know when you're gonna make a call. Alright, let's go. I feel ready. I am prepared. Any method, any disguise. Any method, any disguise. Good. I like having options. Though I didn't have too many options in the start. It's pretty obvious that you're gonna infiltrate because...
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. Owen Cage is currently held in isolation in a heavily quarantined area of the hospital. He seems to be in the late stages of the infection, delirious and confused. He is also extremely contagious. Do not approach him without taking precautions. Klaus Liebleed is examining Cage in his makeshift lab. I need to stress this again, 47. The virus is absolutely lethal. It cannot be allowed to escape the facility, no matter the cost. Proceed with caution.
Guard guards up here. It's pretty obvious that we won't be able to enter this place as a guest because of obvious reasons, and that is that they have a quarantine here, which means they would probably... Wait, they have guests. Well, I guess I'm stupid then. But I wouldn't consider it a good idea having guests here, potential infiltrators and stuff like that, when you know it's from a crazed cult. I think this is the best route to go. Things are a bit different, it seems. What's over here? That's the pilot. And he's smoking.
Huh?
That's how you do it. This guy should be able to make us infiltrate the helicopter platform. Alright, let's get the coin. It's quite useful. Plus it makes me...
47, listen. I've registered another infected patient. The virus is spreading. I've shared the data with you.
Wow. Another target. Well, I guess I'll have to find the other target. Oh. Oh. You know what? I think I want to find a one of those hazard suits, not to get infected myself. Alright. We have a guard over there.
I need to talk to you, sir. What's going on here?
Oh, hello.
That's enough!
Okay. Do I have something to hit him with? Nope. Let's fight them. Alright, this is silly. Let's get his disguise. This is problematic.
Oh!
Over here. It's all fixed. Situation is contained. Well, actually, it's still searching, so it's not contained at all. We'll see what happens. I don't think I can go in here. Huh. Well, let's try. There we have a dude. What's that? A safe. Crap. I could shoot that thing to knock that guy or kill him, but... Ah. Wait, come in here. Damn it, wake up! I want you to hear the clinging sound of a coin. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. Oh, wait. I don't have anything else to throw. Ah! Well, I guess I'll have to find a different route. This was a bit unfortunate, but you simply just have to improvise sometimes. I'm not sneaking up at all, I'm just walking. What's in here? Inject vaccine. That's pretty
Readings
smart.
look good. You seem to be in the clear.
That's pretty good. Then it should mean that I am immune to the virus, right? If I have a vaccine. If it works properly, because we know that vaccines tend to have side effects and are quite harmful to people. I think this room is pretty much useless. Wow. There's so many infected people and they're just stacking up. And I need to get out of here, but I got a dude right on the other side here. Yes. Now's my chance. La la la. La 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 la. What? Doesn't seem like he noticed me. What? What? Well, yeah, it's multiplying. Alright, I have to figure something out here. I really needed an automatic weapon for this one.
I'm still registering infected in the hospital. Be sure to take care of it before leaving. We cannot allow this virus to spread.
Yes, I'm trying.
It's unfortunate, 47, but we must contain the virus here. The board will consider all extraordinary eliminations to be permissible targets.
Alright, so I'll let everyone get infected and kill everyone.
Hey, you.
Shit! We both heard that cracking sound. I am now green to proceed with force.
You killed somebody! Oh my god!
Alright, this wasn't very discreet.
Alpha 3, how copy?
Stop that! There! In the...
I don't want to...
Alright, I guess this will be an action movie. Oh no! I didn't want this. Alright.
Leave me alone!
Alright. Perhaps in here. No, I need... Oh wait, I got this. My special cards.
Watch out!
Can I do something here? No, this was a completely useless room.
Man,
Well, I still have 10 infected to kill, and I just killed... I guess I'll have to kill everyone. Wait, don't run away.
check the conference room!
It's bulletproof. Right.
They got no purpose in the conference room!
Firing a weapon in my
Man,
backyard.
Red Leader.
Come on out.
We've got reports of a real troublemaker out there.
I guess I just snap your neck. I hope to save people's life by not killing them, but I guess I'm forced to. That's the... Let's let him be in there. Maybe we can save his life. Even though I think that guy is an asshole. If I had an automatic weapon, this mission would be simpler. Wait, there's no one that I need to kill in here. Oops. Yeah, sorry about that. Still, I got 6 left, and most of them are outside of here. So I should just... Why are you spreading infection? I'll guess I'll walk down here and try to go to the first place.
Oh, you! Command! This isn't finished yet.
Wait, perhaps I can just go in. Huh?
What's that? Command? Seems like we have a homicide. Watch out! We have a sniper! I need help here. It's me. Could be a homicide, fellas.
I need to get out of here fast. Alright. Quick. Through here. Through here. Should be the safest way.
What's happening? Barbara! I'm coming to get you, Barbara!
Who's Barbara? Well, don't stand there. Get her. People. Oh wait, he knows already who I am. Wait, he did not notice me? Silly. I think this is where I need to go.
Right now! In the corridor!
Target down. Can't I open? Oh, yeah. Wait, I can hack this. Good job. There we go. This was kind of an action-packed mission. Because, well, it's quite hard not to kill many people when it's spreading so fast. Let's get down here. Let's get down. Let's get down. However, the ICA delivers me quite a...
There's no escape. You can surrender or die. Or surrender and die. I don't really give a shit.
Surrender and die. Well, at least he's being honest. Ah, what damn it, cameras. I don't actually remember what type of pickup I had.
My bad, sir. Excuse me, sir. I think you dropped that.
Alright. Wait, he survived. That's not good. No, I can't allow him to run into the hotel. I need to kill him before he infects more. No! They're just infecting everyone! Good job. Now they're dead. Come on!
Don't worry, the pros are here.
Man, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
Command, how do you read? Over. I think we got trouble.
One more. Damn it, he's over there.
I need a hand over here!
We need to secure.
No, no!
Fixed.
Freeze!
Murderer.
Where is he? It's a she. Oh, she's below us.
Oh, jeez!
Crap. Let's get out of here. The last target is just over here. Alright, fixed.
Target eliminated. Well done, 47. No one else is infected. We've managed to contain the virus. Head for an exit as soon as you can.
Oh, well, let's run, because I don't want to stand here anymore. So I think to complete this with a higher
Very
rating...
well done, 47. Owen Cage and Klaus Liebleed are both dead, and the Nabazov virus has no chance to spread. I've relayed the information to the board. All for their congratulations. We'll speak again shortly.
Yeah, this was quite heroic. However, it felt like a complete massacre. Reminds me of the Metal Gear Solid mission where we had to stop the infection from spreading from the virus.
I finished the final operations report for the client.
And the weaponized virus?
Destroyed. I supervised it. This was a close-run thing, 47. Nabazov's plan was brilliant.
This is beyond the work of a cult. This is tradecraft.
Indeed. Of course, as far as the ICA is concerned, the contract is closed.
Sounds like you have some work ahead of you before I get involved. I have to go. I've acquired the target.
So that was the mini expansion, or what to call it. The downloadable content. I felt like it was a bit cheap, considering when you create new content, you hope that it would be new maps, right? Not old maps with different objectives. It's like, yeah, every time I'm gonna kill someone, I'm gonna go back to the same place and just make a shootdown. Because this was completely unrelatable targets, and well, not completely, considering this was the Ether guy and we killed people from the Ether in the lab in Sapienza before, but still, I feel like when you buy new content, you want new content, not rehashed materials. However, it was a bit of fun. I think at least the first mission was the funniest one, and the other ones was a bit nyah. But we'll see if Season 2 will be more action-packed, which I think. I think this is basically just a teaser to get people back in, starting to play, because I think the economic model they have for this game is basically, you know, we release one episode, that's a huge thing, and the maps are not bad. I mean, the maps they create are huge and everything, but when there's so few of them, I mean, this was the first season, right? The training mission, Paris, Sapienza, Marrakesh, Bangkok, Colorado, and Hokkaido. And we replayed Bangkok, Sapienza, a sniper mission, not even a mission, on Colorado. Well, it was a mission, but you get my point, not a standard Hitman. It was more like a sideshow mission. And then Hokkaido, which had a different and pretty funny challenge in a way. However, I do feel like this should be a thing they should considering for when they create Season 2, is to have unique and different missions, like the one in Hokkaido, where you actually find different types of tasks to do rather than having the same type of objectives every time. And you know, put some challenges up for your targets, that someone might be having a different personality behavior, some might be heavily guarded, or some might be not so much guarded but actually might be challenging 47. I remember in Blood Money where a guy was like, "Don't be so coy, Mr. 47, we both know who we are, let's duel." And you're like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll kill you. But you get my point. Like, having these different reactions of the targets, and, well, of course, the sneaking aspect and killing them unsuspectedly is also a fun aspect. There's lots of different approaches for us to move to the target and kill them, right? But there should also be lots of different targets and their reactions as well. And of course, bystanders that you could use to your advantage. I think actually in Hokkaido mission, or I'm pretty sure of it because I did it, if you find a certain information in that mission and reveal it to the main surgeon, he will actually kill the guy you're supposed to kill because he killed his father. And well, you have to do something with his drugs as well. And he's gonna be like, yeah, I wanna kill this dude, and he's gonna do it. Because he's gonna be enraged. Well, actually, I don't think you do anything to the drugs. You just lead him through the drugs, and he's gonna take far too many. and go all ballistic. However, I feel like, yeah, it's not too much money considering, but still I feel like they could have done more. I mean, this is basically something a normal modder could do for free, or some you know, community thing, like the contract targets that they can do and set up some different target on the same maps. Because what they did with the maps was not too many different things. They had revamped everything, but that's gonna be for everyone. I don't think anyone will have to pay for it other than buying the normal game, because logging in without this expansion bot, you're gonna have still this new backgrounds, you're gonna have the new imagery, because I do think they have changed up the images here. They're mostly the same, but I think they have changed the lighting and stuff like that. Perhaps there are new images, photos, but I think it's the same photos, just new colorings. But I really don't think it's like, if you're trying to be careful with your money, that it's an expansion that's a must-have or anything like that. It's basically if you enjoy the game and want basically new content, but it's not really that different, then it's worth your money. But if you want complete new maps and stuff like that, then I would say it's not worth the money. But since I'm a Hitman fan, I think it's worth my money, because I, well, obviously will play around with these missions later, and as you probably will understand is that when you play under pressure, like recording and stuff, you won't recognize all the options you have, and there will be probably more ways to kill the targets than what I did. And as you probably noticed, I'm quite clumsy playing through my first time, walking into the guys, opening the doors, showing the corpses, and what else I did. That if you're more careful than I and gonna sneak around and observe more, because that's a funny aspect in sneaking games, is that you actually take your time and just study the map very well and make the perfect hit, and then you get the heck out of there and get your silent assassin status. I think that is the main charm of these types of games. But as you notice in Hokkaido mission, if you're not fast enough killing your targets before the disease spread, or you simply can't contain it and people run away and infect others, well, then it's gonna get out of hand, and having an automatic weapon on that mission or some shotgun of some kind would be more prudent than having some, I don't know, syringe. Inject them then. I think it speaks for itself. However, I hope you enjoyed the episodes, and I'm looking forward to the second episodes. And by the way, on the economical part, they gain money, of course, by each and every single episode they launch. And of course, if someone buys the entire thing, I think you can actually get it for less than if you would buy each map for each. You know, the old good days, you would have about twice amounts of these maps in pretty good quality of the maps, I'd say, for that time, and different aspects as well. However, I must say, the thing of this nostalgic feel that people have towards these old games is it's sort of overhyped. If you go back to play the old games, it will feel kind of too old, like the mechanics are bad, some things are not just working correctly, it doesn't have a flow, guards are acting a bit ominous, and they have really improved the AI for these games, and the game overall is better, I must say. However, it does feel like it's a bit of a greedier model, but hey, I'm not a bloody communist, you know, I do work and I gain money and I choose to spend it sometimes on games, and well, if they're gonna do it higher quality, and hopefully they will consider doing it in a bit more maps, right? Because if you're gonna be a player that sticks around, you want more maps to play. But however, I do feel like these contracts, for example, if I go into this featured sending a message, players will go out and mark their targets, and you'll have to kill people and set up challenges. For example, they say any method, any disguise, but here is this assault rifle and suit. It's not required, but it's optional. So they put up this method that players can actually go and set up challenges for others, and then people will be like, yeah, can I do this in a suit and assault rifle when I kill the guy? So that's a bit of a funny challenge, and you can of course add more targets, and this is the Marrakesh, the guy I tried to rescue, but I couldn't apparently. And here you have escalation missions. Basically, here's different. It's basically like this one, but it's created by the game developers, and you have to complete the mission in certain ways, and for each and every single level the difficulty will increase. I did not explain this before because I was not quite fully aware and 100% sure of this. However, I was aware of the contracts thing, but I think it's good to explain for players there's different game modes in this game. It's not just the main missions, which enriches the game a little bit more than it would be just the main category missions, which was a thing that did not exist in older titles than Absolution, because contracts, this version did exist in Hitman Absolution, but this mode and elusive target did not exist. And I must say, it's quite a thrill with the elusive targets, because they are really elusive. They are, like I said, a one-time object, and it makes you want to really nail the guy. However, I might say it's sometimes confusing that you're gonna find a vial or something, like a cell phone or anything, information, and you're not gonna be able to localize it through instincts, which makes it a sea of people, and you're not gonna know who carries the thing or whatever, because they're sort of cheap on intelligence compared to these missions where Diana was very interactive on giving us hints and information of who our targets were, compared to the elusive target where you barely get any information at all. So that's the main criticism of it, and of course, considering how you have to be connected online and stuff like that, if your game crashes, you're gonna fail the elusive man. And I can say, for example, the last elusive man of the first season, I was simply just fed up searching for the thing you had to find. It was some form of information, so I was like, you know, F this, and I basically just went out, shot a lot of people, died, and failed it. Because, well, if you don't gain really the intel where you have to find your target, it sort of gets tedious looking through everywhere, and you're gonna be like, yeah. And imagine recording it, how much you have to cut out, because, well, obviously you're gonna round around a lot and it's gonna just look stupid. But anyways, that's my thoughts on this game. And of course, I think the targets we had to kill was good ones. I don't really feel any ashamed killing those people. And of course, 47 is classy as always. But I think I made 47 rich on the last mission because, well, obviously, I think I never had that many targets in one and a single mission in Hitman history because they kept multiplying, and I was like, no, stop giving me targets. So I have to give that a little bit bonus on that mission. But I do think the first of the 4 missions was the most intriguing one, because it really had this building up, you know, infiltrating this cold thing, and then she was like, oh, the guy died and now she's gonna do something else. However, I did not find any particular funny way to kill her other than putting that gasoline tank next to her. But still, you get it. It had a more of a build-up compared to the other missions. At least I think so. However, what was your favorite mission? And of course, I really do hope they will make sniping more of a thing, not being restricted to sit in a tower and shoot people, but hopefully they will make more of these meetings where actually taking a sniping spot and shooting your target will be a preferable method. However, I think silent assassin status is next to impossible to obtain in such a meeting mission. But it takes me back to the St. Petersburg missions in Hitman 2, when you had to shoot the people meeting up. I don't think you had to, but I think it was the best method, and it was sort of hinted to, I think, because me as a kid got the idea that perhaps taking a sniping spot on that mission was the correct way to go. But in the meanwhile, this is where I get off.